Afrobeats 101. Where's this Unzabu obsession coming from, man? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's New Music Friday. A major drop. Our very own OBO, Davido, 6th studio album, Oriade. This was probably the quickest turnaround we've ever gotten from a Davido album. Like, we were just enjoying 5. We just had the tour. You know what I mean? We were just like doing our own Awuke dance and all that. Like, there was just a moment. You know what I mean? But this is a quick turnaround, just a few months in between these albums. And then, yeah, I don't know. We typically would get a Davido presence in a stretch before we bounce back into album mode. But he looks hungry, man. He looks like he still wants to get out there and be on top of mind. You know, he wants to be present. Obviously 15 years plus in the game. Like, his legacy is pretty much stamped, right? Like, it's stamped what he has been able to accomplish over the years with his discography. And of course, when it comes to albums, for me, Shy, he still gets that slack of like, yeah, album wise, like, I don't necessarily revere his work to that extent in terms of album discussions. But we know him as the natural hit maker. Like, hits is in his DNA, man. Like, that's how he's wired. You expect a good time with Davido. No pun intended. You're expecting a good time. You're expecting party records, songs with utility. And he has always been focusing on the home soil as far as the sonic palette goes. He's not that experimental. He's experimental in the sense of whatever is in vogue or in trend. Like, if it's Azonto this day, he's on that. You know what I mean? If it's Pom Pom coming this way, he's on that. If it's Amapiano, he's on that. If it's 3-step, he's on that. And he's dominating. You know what I mean? He's on everything. He's that guy that keeps with the times, and of course knows his target audience and laser focuses on them. That's one thing you can always give credit to Davido for, is his illustrious career. You know what I mean? We're gonna jump right into it, man. Clean slate. I have not heard any song on this album. As usual, as per usual, we're saving that reaction. We're saving that first listen for now. Going into this, the singles that we did know, I Know YB, the 3-step anthem that we saw Jazz World and GL Caesar link up with Davido. It's obviously, like, it's there, like, it's a party record. It's 3-step in its core, and it's as natural as it gets, because Davido always seeks out the originators, or at least the best people in that soundscape, and taps in with them. It's exactly what he did now with this opening record. And then we got Gimme That Tin, another Amapiano or party aesthetic song as well. Tapped into one of the most rising and piping hot young artists right now, No 11. Obviously, there's a lot of likeness to both of their careers, and you can definitely see how they align and have so much in common when it comes to that. But right now, that sauce, that energy of a new wave of Amapiano that we're seeing yet again, he's in that. You know what I mean? He's on that. And I am absolutely excited to see how the album will tie all those two songs together. Now, on his press run, he has said this is going to be his it's his shortest album, which is 13 tracks. Thank the Lord. That helps me a lot. You know what I mean? 13 tracks, which is the first time he's out of that 17-track jail. You know what I mean? It's the first time he's out of that 17-track jail. And we thank the Lord. I'm excited that this is a very concise album, because that's been one of my issues with Davido albums. Overly bloated in a lot of ways, but right now he's been more concise, which, again, I might be hopeful here, which makes it seem it's probably his most cohesive effort. His most cohesive is still Timeless. I'm still gonna hold that. But right now, I don't know if this might smell of that, because he has focused on that Afro R&B wave that he said. Again, this is all what he said. Afro R&B is kind of his focus, coming back to this, and also more traditional, more cultural elements, hence the aesthetics and everything. So that's what I'm kind of anticipating for this album. I might get something wrong. I might be completely off for my prediction of how he feels that this album is going to go. we will be here and we will talk about it if I am wrong. Okay? Alright, let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, first track, On the Road. Davido intros don't disappoint. Let's keep a streak of, I mean, last one, 5, we got a poem instead, I guess. But Davido intros typically do not disappoint. On the road, let's go. Ira's louder.
I've always been on the road. I never stop at the go. Life I really did on the road. On the go, man always been setting goals. I know the kind of life I want. And why I got to lay on the road.
Alright, that didn't feel complete to me. It's a good song, it's a good direction to open up the record with. I don't want to open up the energy of this live stream on some not so positive terms. But I think there's a record here. There's something very strong. On the road is the message here. But I feel like there was a missed opportunity to just build on it. You know what I mean? We didn't get any stacked vocals at all. Nothing to back him up. Like maybe like some background vocalist or maybe him trying to harmonize or do something crazy just to shake the record a bit, to be more dynamic. It's pretty straightforward, and I think he's kind of focused on just the message of it all. Like he's very driven. He's probably the most driven artist on the face of Nigerian music in a long time, especially in the pop space. Like you see him visibly active and working towards his music, on tour almost every year, booked on every press run. I definitely would have loved a bit more on the song to kind of fluff it up. I mean, the chords were beautiful. Everything about it musically was beautiful, but it just felt like it could have been a lot more. Let's go to Amazing Grace by Black Sheriff.
Plus it when money day. So them say, so we gon' have the sweetest love. You are my wildfire. Hey. How you light up the way, bright in my day. Amazing grace.
You are my sunshine, everybody knows. Woman, you give me love, my one and only antidote. The life you want, I'm telling you, ladies, say no more. Remember all the options you got in your mind anymore. Calling, check your phone, I was dialing. Trying to get a hold of you for time, babe. Oh, but yeah, I show them, that's alignment. No disturbing, yes, tonight I'm with the wife.
How you light up the way, bright in my day. Amazing grace.
Alright, sweet. Almost too sweet, man. It's a very sweet song. Like, sweet in the sense like it's very like wholesome, like you bright up my day, the sonics of it are very which is interesting to kind of kick off very early on into the album. I don't know, maybe if I was ready for that sentiment or that energy immediately after something about your legacy and whatnot. I don't hate it, but maybe the timing of when it's coming into the album or just the overall sentiment. I feel like this feels like an album filler, you know, but definitely a good moment for Black Sheriff to link up yet again. I don't think we've heard him this calm and this level-headed on a record. Obviously, it's a love record, so I can see that. Julie's up next. We can see what we are going to get with this one. Let's share it, Julie.
Julie, if you get vacancy, let me know.
Shout out to Shane.
Julie, tell me who they run your paro. Julie, only you feed me conji, no kill me, Cause me, I don't know what you did to me, girl. Don't do me mad out.
Okay.
I don't lay my bed for you, don't do me mad out.
Alright, classic bounce, let's go.
Everywhere for you, don't do me mad out.
Okay, you should have called somebody up. I love this. He should have called somebody up. A female vocalist, naturally, who would have come here for a response or something. That was sweet. Or am I bugging? Call Libianca, call Ira, call anyone, man. King Madi would have King Madi would have bodied, actually. King Madi would have been perfect. Okay?
I don't lay my bed for you, don't do me so. I'm okay, don't do me so. I'm okay, don't do me so.
Alright. Classic, love-centered Afrobeats right here. That was beautiful. That was sublime. And when it comes to the feels, when it comes to the melody, when it comes to the simplicity of it all, the structure of this, I love that. I love how clean this record is. No do me mad out. Also, the Julie was probably uttered like once. There was no other, there was no other Julie uttered, but it is what it is. I'm not mad at that. Ladies and gentlemen, next up is called Constantly. This feels like a Davido song already.
On the radio. Different vibe on a different key. I dey give it them constant. School down. I dey kill it show. I'm steady making my dough, and I make them do this. Constant.
Fuse and Davido. Interesting so far into the song. We're halfway through it. Fuse Davido records typically, I mean, in natural fashion, think of songs like Electricity, Stand Strong. I mean, typically it's either you're having one high energy, amplified, like Bedu atmosphere, or you're getting probably the most. I still stand on the position that Stand Strong might be his most personal record yet. Let's see how it finishes up the song, because I don't know if I'm all the way there, but we'll see how it goes.
Never seen a bigger miracle.
Okay.
Never seen a bigger miracle than myself. Oh. Plenty ladies on my case, oh. And my niggas they play.
Alright. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't know. Maybe the standard that I'm expecting for a Fuse Davido link up is probably all the way high, because they've delivered strong moments in the past. And I'm thinking that Fuse' recent form right now. If you listen to the Reset EP from Fuse, you can close your eyes and pick a song there that Davido just felt like he needed to be there. Bedu. Like, with a capital B. It could have gone off. But I hope they have more records together. And I hope that itch that I'm getting for the Fuse and Davido will be scratched eventually. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's head on to the next track. We already know I Know Who I Be. Kind of amplify the energy. Sequencing is good here. Kind of pivoting into a more energetic headspace. So we're gonna assume that this is coming up after Constantly. And then we've parted, we've heard the record, and we're going towards the end. Okay. So far, so good on the sequencing tip. I expected a lot more dynamics. Alright, Give Me That Thing is up next. We will skip No 11 Crying on the hook and get back. I love the record, man, but that E is still the pinched, man. But it's still like better. Let's close it out with Give Me That Thing. Next up, before we have Cool and Pola. The E don't enter for you. Okay. Alright, next up. I'm excited about this one, man. I'm so giddy about it. Fola Meokun. Let's go. Before. Fola on the fucking run right now. Meokun. One of the best Davido collaborators.
Fresh!
Let's go. Fresh? Are you kidding me?
No be live, but you get like thing, and I don't go with the flow. I know.
If Fresh produced this song, I swear it cannot be more recent than they probably made it in the pandemic, bro. It feels like a pandemic record we're about to get. Fresh, Meokun, and Davido.
Before, like my angel me go. Rama me love me love. Got flower already job. Oh, there is me job. Koro I should be yo. You taba ibon on my side. Oh, buruku and body long.
Mope, she na be oh one see go be. Sexy a rose. Yeah, you can have it your way.
Okay.
Mami olole,
Davido's okay.
Baby made wa. We made wa.
Fresh on the beat. I haven't heard that tag in such a minute. With the Meokun vocals on top. Meokun's vocals being so buried in the chorus, or buried in the pre-chorus rather, makes it feel like this was an old song that Mayokun was probably front and center of. But I admire this song for so many reasons. It's classic Davido arena in the Afro R&B space. You know what I mean? Very luscious intro with the keys there. And they're getting some very strong traditional dynamics into the song. Especially when that bass line came there. It became a very, very vintage feel to it. And I love that they've kind of like made the three artists work so well. Mayokun on the pre-chorus. And then for Love, it's some crazy presence as it gets into the chorus. And then you see Davido kind of pick up the baton towards the end there, and then he gets his verse. I think it was very, very, very clean and surgical arrangement that they had there to make the song flow nicely. Next up, we have Already Fallen. We don't know what to expect, but let's go.
Remy, I beg you, Ogini, girl I go pay, yes I go fire down. Oh yeah, Oshoko, you give me, I take man I go pay, who be that where they talk?
Yo, this is Peru's fan.
I dey go down, okay you pack am, we say hold on. I dey rush am, then they jealous. I dey chop am, can it go wrong? And as it was up, I dey mess up. So hold me 'cause I'm falling in love with you. Baby, if I give you my love, you will take it from me. Girl, I'm already falling, yeah.
Sensei.
Come on, bro. Come on, that was gorgeous. AFROBEATS 101. Bedu 101. You know what I mean? Love-centered record that obviously is so cultural, it's so rich. The lamba, the flair, the charisma that Davido and Peruzzi carry on this song. It's just classic. It's just innate. You know what I mean? This just feels so traditional, so rooted. That it's just a matter of like, bro, these guys have so much in the tank when it comes to this soundscape, when it comes to having moments like this, man. Like, and this felt like it came easy to them. I'm a sucker for the production on this. Production very rich, very strong, and it was, yeah, bro. He's already booked and busy. We knew that, but bro, this is a song for every generation, every demographic. Like, this is kind of type of songs you want to see that have so much function, so much utility, and this is what has really kept his career so long. Think of songs like Fall, think of songs like If, you know what I mean? Songs that obviously capture love in a very, very, very rich and like quintessential Afrobeats way. Like, this is it. This is what we got from it. And shout out to Davido, man. Shout out to Davido. A song like this is why he's so important, bro. A song like this is why he's so important. That was insane. That was insane. Okay, Classic is a bassist. Okay. All right, I might be bugging then. All right, man. That was beautiful. Already Fallen might be my favorite next to what was it? Next to Before. What a crazy one so far with these two records, man. What a crazy record. And Julie, of course, another madness. But yeah, man, let's get into the track 9. Tell Everybody featuring Leon Thomas. This is insane. This is government mandated Leon Thomas feature on everybody's album. If you know, you know. Leon Thomas has been present. But I'm really curious now because this is a very, very R&B centered Davido album. And he hasn't gotten, I mean, he has had Fola, he has had Mayokun, who can dabble in R&B. Black Sheriff, not quite. But he can dabble in R&B. This is the first like innate R&B, like cut from the cloth, like artist that he has on his most R&B leaning effort so far. So it has to work. I mean, it's kind of important now that it has to work because this is the first R&B, probably the only R&B like artist that we're having properly here. So let's get into it, man. Tell Everybody, Davido, Leon Thomas, please work. Please work, man. But I trust Leon. Okay, Bedu for Leon.
In my weakness, you can call me. You're the access for me. Tell everybody what a wonder we be. Tell everybody how you leave me wanting more.
having a little bit of the Lion King fear now coming in. I thought this was interesting as they open up, but I'm hearing some drums that is giving very, very Wakanda forever.
See, I'm usually private, but I can't love you in silence. Get it down from the highest.
Alright, day party. Sorry, that didn't impress
You
the
can
poll.
fly with me.
Okay, Leon.
You're my sanity. When I knew you got time for me.
Okay.
You smoke up the place, my lighter. When we're face to face, I'm brighter. When they try to hate, we're tighter.
Leon.
Tell everybody.
Leon Bola. Hey, Leon Bola, come back here. What was that? Okay, we didn't know you were. I mean, we know you as a musical genius, but damn, like. Nah. Okay, I had a bit of a scare in the middle of the song. I thought this was going to be one of those gentrified, like, Afrobeats type of anthems, you know what I mean, where we get, like, super sanitized and not have some blizzard of pizzazz or energy to it. Yes, it can still feel like you're strolling through the mall with this. Like, it feels like that. It still has that energy to it. But regardless, it's a fun dynamic. It's sing-alongable. It's wholesome. We're still getting very, very dynamic runs from Leon. And he was giving us Afrobeats pockets too. And I'm like, Leon is cooking. Leon was cooking on this one. Davido felt natural on the hook. That was normal to him. But yeah, I definitely was impressed by Leon's presence here. And he added well to the song, man. We're getting into the international bags of the album, you know. So let's see how this one goes. This one's called Yaya. Let's hear it. Refreshing the poll.
I'm on my knees, so put them away, I'm on my knees. How many cups I want take, my lady make I prove it. I'm on my knees, still she say I'm not enough. See me see this big girl. Who's a bundi? I say now who's a bundi? Who's a bundi? I say now who's a bundi?
Tu parles beaucoup, mais il faut des actes en vrai. Pas de beat, j'ai pas le temps, sinon faut rien dire. Je te regarde, tu fais trop le beau, ça m'énerve. Je veux voyager à gogo, je le mérite et c'est ça le but.
Okay, beautiful strings. Nice strings, beautiful strings. Okay. Beautiful strings, nice strings. I think outside the strings, man. Shout out to everybody involved. I love what they were trying to do. Kind of mix some cultures in there. I mean, make it wholesome, make a love-centered element, which of course has been the theme of the album. But otherwise, man, I think it's not. I'm not the target audience for this, so I'll just All right, man. Let's get to Zanzibar. Okay, flex on them. A resort. Next up, Zanzibar. Track 11.
Zanzibar, at the place I go to. Now when I meet my Lolo, she give me love, I logo. I love is a no. So baby, make you imagine if you know that to guide this human being. How it go be if you no love me? Cause emergency colony, emergency go there for my whole body.
Moonlight Africa is on the background vocals. Love the record for a few things. The background vocals and the mix of everyone's vocals, even Davido's lead on this. I like the textures of it. It all feels very crisp. Shout out to Dro. I think, bro, Dro is running a freaking, I don't know. Bro must be running a workshop, bro. Anyway, right, David wrote to me. Am I right? Anyway, but right now, very crisp vocals I'm hearing on the background. It felt very, very, I mean, slightly in the headspace of an Omale arrangement when it came to it. Very, very airy, and it felt like an ambient type of energy to it. I like the Zanzibar like pocket that he entered into. I think you could have definitely done more with it, but I'm not mad at that melody. That melody was sweet. I was definitely vibing to it. It's a very mellow and mid-tempo arena for this, which is kind of tied back into where the album is sonically. So I am not mad. I am not upset. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are getting towards the closing chapters of this album. This one is called Guide by Davido. Let's go. Damn, guitar.
If not based on blessings, I dey count my blessings.
Okay.
But now based on cruise, I dey on vibes. If not based on lesson, I don't learn my lessons.
Word.
Now that same lesson, I dey use the guide. So I dey bust the mic and I walk up like a carnival. I don't call my car dealer. If not based on lesson, I don't learn my lessons. Now that same lesson, I dey use the guide.
Sensei.
Mad. Definitely Peruzzi DNA. You can definitely feel that. You can definitely feel that there. If so, any record that has like some form of chant, some form of back and forth with the crowd, trust Peruzzi is involved. Yeah, I definitely see him here. All right. So Classic is the bassist, as you guys were saying. Oh, this is the guitarist? Yeah, because that's sick. Nah, they cooked on the strings, man. Classic, whoever that is. I didn't understand your game, but I respect it. All right, energetic Davido number yet again. A strong, like, I mean, feels like a festival type of anthem for him. Like I said, beautiful, gorgeous strings on this one again. And shout out to Classic. Okay, like they've been blessing a lot of these records with fine strings, and it's been a very strong, nice thread throughout the album. Obviously, this is him kind of saying like, I've learned a lot. You know what I mean? It's a personal number. It's kind of getting to the closing chapter, so it's getting a bit more personal. He has learned from his past mistakes. You know what I mean? You already know. There was an era where you cannot escape. Instablog could not escape Davido. Like every now and then, that was how you knew something was up. Like Davido's been going off like with quote unquote moments. But he's moving differently. You know what I mean? He has grown. There's so much that has happened. He has watched The Polygamist. He has realized. He has looked in the mirror. You know what I mean? So there's so much that has happened since then, and I think that's what he's trying to connect on this song to say that, yo, listen, we've been through it. We've experienced it all. Let's move on. Let's grow. You know what I mean? So I love it. I absolutely love the energy that he's coming on with that. Let's end up with the last track, and I'm excited about this one so much. Lona, fantastic, phenomenal artist. Outro, energy. Let's see how this one goes, man. All right, let's close it out.
I'm in love with this silence. They think that I'm just wildin'. I'm wildin' for real and it's crazy.
I've been in different cities and situations. Only job provide the way for. Pay my dues before the paper. No fear the risk if you go take her. Oh baby, what's the cost? What's the miscellaneous? They call me by this, I could make you famous. Call Benny, did you love you fit on a new watch? That's all.
What's the miscellaneous? It's so funny, man.
To you, my yes, I die. You know the price for all the nights. When I'm with you, I know I can lose my life.
Yeah, man, you don't want to lose your life. Ladies and gentlemen, Oriade, that was it. That was it from Davido. This last track, Lona. My goodness, first off, you hear the keys going into this. You know it's a Lona atmosphere. You're about to get sunk, you know what I mean, into that Lona trance that you know you can experience from his album. Very heartfelt, very like spiritual in a lot of ways. That melancholy, but like still like uplifts the spirits in a lot of ways. But yeah, man, we got Lona on this, having a strong presence. It feels like it's a Lona original that kind of got Davido on board. And you can hear it from the arrangement of the song. How we open up the song is the textbook Lona feeling and experience you get from it. I love the message of this as well. It's kind of speaking to the higher powers. El Shaddai references here, like just speaking to just a prayer sentiment. And I think there's an obvious connection to his legacy as well, obvious connection to growth. There's in a lot of ways kind of the major themes I've been seeing throughout a good number of songs, especially the previous song we just heard, is growth. Okay, understanding that he has moved on is in a lot of ways, like he has, or at least he has changed in a lot of ways when it comes to how he's moved and what he prioritizes. And it seems like he's in a very, very, very simple and laid back place right now. And that's what the song is actually, or at least the bulk of this album has been conveying. And I love that this song as an outro, just to reinstate that message or reinstate that sentiment, especially after Guide came before this. It's actually brilliant, especially the positioning of those two tracks. It makes sense. It makes all the sense in the world why this is here. And it makes sense to call up Lona to connect to this, to send this message. It all tied up together, man. It all tied up together. Wow, Davido, I'm not gonna lie. In all my how many years of commentating on his music and giving my opinions and having my frustrations, in all those years, some of my very, very, very strong criticisms of Davido, especially when it comes to the album context, he kind of, like on other albums, he has made steps towards them, but I think he was more deliberate on this one. He was more deliberate on making the album have a more unified feel and aesthetic overall. Like I think, yes, in the interview he was kind of saying that he was going to do this, but everybody kind of called BS. You know what I mean? Everyone didn't want to believe it until they saw it. But he made an effort to actually go back into a lot more of his mellow, more R&B roots. And he did that on the bulk of this album. A lot of these records are R&B-ish, like more soulful Davido sides. And when it came to the mid-tempo, when it came to the energy of the records, they kind of tied in. Even though there were songs that had some of the R&B or the Afro R&B that was still Bedu, was still wedding influenced, he still brought that in there. So I have to give him credit. Intro and outro a lot more intentional, right? Like he's actually sequencing this album, putting them based on the subject matter and the sonic cohesion of them. So it's like, it's very intentional how the records go. Beautiful album overall, man. Beautiful album. I'm not mad at it. It checks so many of the boxes that I've been complaining about for years. And I cannot complain too much on this one because first listen is not bad. Like this is probably my highest Davido first listen rating for this. And if for the first walk away, I'm giving him a 7. That's probably the highest first listen rating I've given a Davido album. I might be wrong, but it's a 7 for me right now. Yes, there are fillers. Yes, there are songs that could have done a lot more, but my goodness, their highs are absolutely astronomically high. Before already falling. Julie, like those are strong records. I'm coming back to even Guide as well, and what a beautiful closer from Lona. That was it, man. Oriade, Davido. What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? Let me know. Appreciate everyone that is watching on Twitch currently. Shout out to everyone on Patreon. Subscribe if you missed some of the live stream. It will be on there, unedited. And shout out to everyone on YouTube. By God's grace, I'm going to upload on YouTube again. So yeah, man. Appreciate you guys overall. Thoughts, stick around. We still got new Bedu to cover, man. We got some Patreon requests. We got some of my faves. The UG kids are loud and present. You know what I mean? There's so much happening. But let me see your ratings so far. Jason came with his 10 out of 10, of course. 10 out of 10. Sure. Okay. 10 out of 10, man. Did I speak too much about the production? Did I? But yeah, I kind of did. I kind of did already. Appreciate the sub, Alim. Appreciate the sub. Appreciate you guys subbing and following. D Philip with a 5. Okay. Dapson with a 6.5. All right. 7.5. Love the album. It's a 7.5 for me. Let's see about the growth. Let's see about the growth in real life, though. LOL. Relax. Someone that will still throw subliminal jabs at Wizkid and Burna. To be honest, he's the most mature of all three of them. lately, he has been the most mature of three of them. They've been moving like, bro, anyway, they've been embarrassing. All three of them have been embarrassing. But lately, it's been the more like, yeah, let me just sit back and let shit fly. Let me just focus on my own ones and twos. You know, I'm so happy he stopped forcing 17 tracks. Thank you. Who would have guessed less songs would have make a better Sonic album? Thank you. Thank you. You're speaking my language. Oh, man. Yeah, man. Luna was strong on that record, man. Luna was strong for sure. Alright, I see 5. I see 6.5. Fair enough. 6.5 because it's a safe album. Yes, it is. It is in a lot of ways. For sure.